Okay, that's enough of that noise. Can you see me okay? Hey, look, we got this. But this is the big show, so we do the big show opening. You ready? There, that's working. Okay, I got a few things left to get ready, so yeah, we'll go back to this. Alrighty. I think I have crashed PayPal. Yeah, that may. Okay. Well, it's okay. We'll figure something out. All right, we got a new command. Type in !CFA. Let's see what that does for you. What's that button? Yeah, !CFA. I could probably write that down. What's this? Okay, I forgot to get the laundry detergent. We'll just, here, we'll do it over here in the chat part. Does Ken know I am here? No, Dave, I don't. Let's try this one out. What happens when you type !CFA? Everybody's typing it. You can only type it once every 6 seconds. Get your copy of the CFA Field Guide. Here it is. Look at this. Where the hell is it? It's gone. All right. I'm not ready. Screen. Okay, I got another one. It's left screen. Okay, that didn't do a thing. There, look. It's on Amazon. Huh? This is written by Mr. CFA himself, Chad Cernio. Let's see if we get a zoom. There it is. It's a Coins for Amateurs. Keep checking that change. CFA Field Guide. Look at that. We got an introduction. We got some currency to watch for, some coins to watch for, basics for the new people. Look, here's some money. Yep. You get this in every book, by the way. So check this out. It's a hell of a deal. You pay $5.99. You get the book, but it comes with a $20 bill and like 86 cents worth of change. So I've got like I think they're out by now. I've ordered every one they had, but they're making more. So don't worry about a thing. Get in there. There they are. Here's Mr. and Mrs. CFA. Look, they each have their own barcode. I think the big one is probably CFA, and this little one is Mrs. CFA's barcode. So if you just scan that, you can order either a him or a her. You don't get them. You get a full-size action figure, which is kind of neat. There. So now you know somebody who's an author. Yep. What's this? Okay, there's another picture of the book. Yeah. Hey, if you like black, that's another picture of the book. Looks like everything's black. Here's the back cover, the front cover. Yeah. Okay, there it is. Now they got a Kindle version, and that's $3. You click the button and you download it to a Kindle. And I don't know if you have to have something to make it work on something that's not Kindle, but I suspect you could. Okay, there's enough promotion. Here's a live stream. Here's, what's that? Oh gosh, I don't think this is working. Stand by. We have a crisis here. Oh no. Nope. Okay, it works. All right, everything's under control. You gotta check this stuff out before you get started here. What? Oos. It's an oos. Oos of the brave. No. Because of the brave. Ah. Look, it's a copper round. It's actually easier to see under the big camera. There, but I haven't turned on the lights yet. All right, what's this? Move that. Okay, let's get ready. This is what it takes to get ready around here. It just goes on and on for hours. It takes twice that long to, after I'm done, just to get unready. What happened to that now? It hasn't done this in a while. The whole screen just went. Okay, there it is. Okay, let's see. Got some new names in here. I started a little early just so I could talk and stuff and make sure we got ready. Try not to knock everything over. Hey, look, this is the pile we got to get rid of tonight. We got to get rid of it. There. That's the stack we got to get through tonight. And every card has bunches of stuff on there. Look at this. We got bunches of stuff on there. Yeah, look at this one. Give you a quick peek. Who sends what? Here's a blank. Here's another blank. Here's another bunch. Just a quick look. There's farm dogs here. Well, good. We can get started now. Who's in here? See, Perry Barth. There's some new names. If you're new to the show, make sure you click that button down there that says subscribe. And click it until it says subscribed with a D. All right, I found this. What do I do with it? It's a tube. I could put my stash in there, I suppose. I'm not cool anymore. I have no stash. I haven't had a stash since I was like 20. Oh well. What is it for? Made in USA. To coin safe. Oh, there it says. It says dollar. Okay, that's made for small dollars. Yeah, huh? Okay, let's do something with that. Let's fill it up with these Canadians over here. Oh. So we got all these Canadian pennies. There's some good ones. There's some junkers, some oldies, some newbies. Yeah. Give somebody some pennies. Make sure they fit. There. All right. Get these out of here. So there, we got some pennies in a dollar tube. How many pennies do you think are in there? I sent the cop. No, this is a cop around. See, there's a problem here. It's stop. Hold it. Yeah, you get a behind the scenes view of everything that goes on. See, this thing's got 2 legs. One fell off. It's actually up here somewhere. So I got a jar of wheat pennies, and I just put it behind the leg so they don't keeps the camera stable, so it doesn't just creep back on the 2 legs. Okay, let me check that. I meant to check that one more time, see if that worked. What happened there? There it is. That worked. Okay. Okay, that pen is finally... Where'd that other pen go? Oh, man, I'm screwed. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Look at the lint. Okay, one thing I got to do to get ready here first. I was outside there working in the yard. Nope. Is that it? Nope. What the hell is it? There. Well, was over at the well house trying to get rid of some vines. There, and I got nailed by the freaking brambles in there. There we go. So it really itches. Just thought I'd put some of this on. How's that look? That looks wonderful. Because, you know, my face swells up because of that. Before too long, I'll be looking like a blowfish. You know what I mean? All right. Well, I know exactly where to put it because it's where it stings. There. Yeah. Don't worry, I got it off before we get started because it looks pretty freaking gross. Yeah. That's a good spot. Yeah. Right. Oh, that's nice and cool. Yeah. There. Ah. Man, you can do so much with sour cream. Suntan lotion? No, it's sour cream. It's the best stuff. It's cool and delicious. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 donations have come in so far. All right, we got SJ's foreign coins at the ready. Yup. Oh, we got, what's this? These are building up again. I've got all kinds of tubes all over the place. They're not worth it to ship no place. Alrighty. Bring in the clowns. We got them. There's a whole bunch of them over here. Look at this. There's Victoria Roman Carter, Matthew Regenbach, Gleason News, Zeke Rodriguez. Yeah, we got clowns. Don't worry about a thing, man. Nice makeup. Oh, it's cooling. Yep. You can put it on your face or on a taco. Either way works just fine. Okay, we have a new donor today. That took some tricks. I've been doing the old email address on PayPal, and it still works. But I don't get email to the old email address, so I have the new email, which is somewhere here. Let's see if it's here. There's the new email. So if you're sending, that's not it. That's a different email. There's emails coming out of my butt. So anyway, I got the new one, which is Ken PV Mail. And that's good for sending actual email. But for PayPal donations, you know, for payments or, you know, for the big show, we use the old one, kpvalive.com. There's SJ. SJ, how are you? SJ had a tragedy in the family. Her mother's passed away this past week. Our thoughts and prayers are with you. You're still our favorite, right? Yeah, she's in a better place for sure. Gosh, I have no words. There are no magic words for times like these. But you know, the rest of us still love you. I need to run to the store, get some sour cream. You never know when you're gonna need it, man. It's handy stuff. So anyway, if we're going to do PayPal, we're going to use the old email address. Apparently, I can get the cash transferred over from the new email. It just, I got to click like 17 things. There's Ken's email. Ken PV mail. Now I'll try the PayPal. Let me try exclamation point PayPal. What's PayPal say? Does that say anything? Yep, I am. Good. Sour cream. Man, get some burritos and cheese and some of that hot sauce. It's pretty good. Mwah, mwah. Okay, there. The PayPal is a different email. It uses the old KPV. Well, no matter. Let's see. PayPal me, Ken PV. Okay, KPV. Yeah. So there's a subtle difference. All right, let me close down 37 windows here. What's this? All right, that can go. I need that. What's this? Twitter. Oh, make sure you share the link to this video to all the people who want to get in here and win. Okay, there. You know what I could do is add a command. Old email. Okay, message. My old. I can't spell. My old email. Okay, there it is. That's good. That's good. That'll get you by. Submit that. Okay, what still works? Exclamation point blog, exclamation point CFA, checklist, coin class, directory. What's this? Exclamation point eat your babies. Huh. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. QA, GP. All right. That's good enough. Okay, I think it's starting to melt off my face. Let me move some of this stuff real quick, or it's, I gotta save this. I'm having a burrito later. It stops the itching and the burning, at least. How's that look? No. I can't see anything. Yeah, if you don't have a mirror, just get yourself a camera. Or a few of the darn things. Okay, that's nasty. Get that out of here. Share, right. I want me to win. Have you won before, David Carlisle? Tonight, only first-time winners can win. Only. If you have ever won this show, this package, the big show, the big package, in history, anytime, anywhere, ever, you can't win tonight. Tonight, only the people who've never won can win. So I could win, theoretically. Somebody want to play for me? I'll tell you what the answer is. You're going to need to know. Yeah, we had a clue pass out on CFA's show. Yeah, so if you know what that clue was, it might do you good to, look it up and refresh yourself with that. We do have, let's see, from last week's show, we have 2 donations that came in. One from Josh Moore for $5 and one from Daniel Christian for 10. We got 10 more today from Blues Coins. We got 10 from Zeke Rodriguez. I just call him Zeke. Everybody else calls him Ezekiel. But it works either way. And we got a first-time donation from Lauren O'Brien for $25. Okay, life is good. So 25, 35, 45, 55. We get a $60 head start. Life is pretty good right there. Yeah-huh. I sent a donation to the new mail. It was okay, Lauren. I got it. It took some trickery and magic happened, and I don't know. There's people that take care of that sort of thing, I guess. I'm not one of them, but somebody takes care of that. And it worked. We got it through. Okay, we're a little early yet. We still have 7 minutes to go, so I'll just tell some dumb jokes. Did you see my new hat? Look at this. It matches my shirt. Really, I don't know which to put on my head. Huh? Got that from Ida Herring made these for all the Q&A. Look at that, the Q&A people. This thing's got my name on it, so I don't have to write it like I do in my underwear. Works out great. You ever see the people, you go to the ball game or something, and you get them kids, 18, 19, 20, 30, 40, the kids. And they got their hats and they wear them backwards because they want to be cool. Because that's how the cool kids wear their freaking hats. They wear their pants inside out and backwards and hanging down around their ankles. What? When did we stop teaching kids how to dress themselves? Really? But they're up there and they got the hat on and the sun's in their eyes. They go like this. Huh? If only there was some way to keep the sun out of your eyes with a hat. And they just can't figure it out. Honestly, I don't know why. Look at that. I look so sexy like this. Which side do you like better? That side? This side? What if I try something like that, or different ways to pose? There's Art Ring. Where's your hat pin? I was going to do that just now. Look at this. That was my next thing I got to do. It's on my list of things to do. There's my list. So I got these hat pins. Check these out. From Art Ring. It's a 1960. This was actually last week's quiz. Was what was the date on these things? And they're hat pins. And he sent several of them, and we're putting one into the big show. So we'll put one in tonight. But we got a few of them, and now I have a hat. Whoa! What happened? Well, it looks like it's time for the big show. Let's get started. How's everybody today? Okay, so I got another one. We can't see it. Home. So we got another one. And I was going to take that and put it in my hat up here. Let's see. There we go. But I'm not sure how to do it. Nobody ever taught me how to get dressed. I don't even wear pants. To hell with them inside out. But there's a little thingy here, so I think I'll just see if I can poke that in that little, one of those little vent holes. Like, you got this on the back, so it's pretty well vented anyway. Let's see if we can put it in there. Ow! Jesus! Where's that sour cream? Oh, God. Don't do this at home. We are professionals. There. So now you get a hat, and you get the hat pin. It should be down here, but I think the back of the pin would stick me in the forehead. Or do I put them on the brim? Where does a hat pin go? What's the etiquette for channel pins? I got to get me some pins. There it is. But I'd do something like life size with 6-pack showing. Make it really, really, I want one of those. Okay, there. We got that. But I don't usually wear things on my head. Otherwise, I'd have like this thing going still. I have no words. Okay. Okay, we talked about the email thing. Good. Look, if you'd like to support the channel, there's 2 ways to do it. One is send coins, and we're going to add over here, and I'm pointing over here. We're going to add coins to the package, and this will be the big show package. This is my studio. It's an area about the size of a piece of paper. Works out great because I don't show off anything really big besides this stuff that people send in. But we give away coins on the big show. It's a winner-take-all event. One person's going to take all of it. And this week, because last week somebody won who had won before, this week only first-time winners can win. Don't disrespect the bunny ears. I love the bunny ears. I would never disrespect it. It's just I can't wear those and maintain a straight face, and I need some composure to talk about what I'm talking about. Okay, so we have the big package, and this is a community-supported event. You guys make it happen, really. It's getting the word out and inviting people to come and watch and, pitch in and just jolly up and have a good time. Maybe tell some jokes. Whatever the hell, but come on in. And while you're at it, you can get a link to other things that I do, like the coin class. Watch this. I can type in ! coin class, and that'll give you a link to a playlist of all those coin classes. I hope. We'll find out in just a bit. But there's a lot of good information we put out on this channel. Anyway, the package, right? That's this stuff over here. Anybody can win It's not a problem. But this week, if you've won before, you can't win again. And anytime you do win again, you can't win for 90 days or, like 3 months. We call it 90 days. I don't know what we call it. We call it 30. What do we call it? Is the rule written down somewhere? We really should write this stuff down. Kelly says, I'm a first timer. Well, here's your chance. Okay. So people send in coins, and they send in a lot of them, right? They send a bunch, and we're just going to add a little bit of that each week, until it runs out. Sometimes they send a couple of single items. Ooh, which reminds me, I just got the mail out of the truck. I get my mail, and, well, we're not supposed to handle it so much. Let's just spray it down with MS Plus or something. And I got some mail. What do you suppose is in here? And I meant to open it, but it's been sitting in the truck saying really hot for a couple of days. So I got to find out what this is. And they send it in, and we'll add it to the big show. What's this? Let's see, it's thin. What is it? Wait a minute, it's from... Okay, there it is. It's wonderful, but I have another item. I'm going to set that aside because we don't do politics on this show. Well, sometimes I do, but you don't do politics on this show. We got another one from Trey Jones, a big fat one. Let's look at this and see what this is. Now, he has sent some other things, so we got a package of stuff over here. We've been eating off that for weeks. What you got over here coming in? Yeah, That's a couple of nickels. Okay, we got 2005 P&D Ocean in View. That's a neat little package there. Yeah, Well, okay. And what else? Another something. It's big. It's heavy. It's a door handle. No, it's not a door handle. It's a bag. That's a few coins. Let's make sure we get some of these into the big show right now. Do I need a cutter? Where's my cutter? I had one here. There it is. Bear with me. I got tape here, and it's a bear. It's the U.S. Census. They have sent me more mail. Honestly, where is it? Here it is. Look, out here in the woods, every third package or every third envelope or every third card is from like HughesNet or the satellite company or the cable TV company. They spend more money trying to get me to sign up for cable than they could ever possibly recover. And let's face it, I watch YouTube anyway because I'm spending that kind of money. That don't make no sense. Yeah, I gave up TV when I moved out of the apartments. And that was in bought a house in 2002, and I didn't sign up for cable. Nah, screw it. I got the computer, I got the internet. And the first, dude, let me tell you, the first couple 3 months were tough. What? You mean no Modern Marvels? No History Channel? No Tuesday Night Fights? It was hard. Really it was. But fortunately, you can get Star Trek on CD. All right. This is going to be there. Let's have a look what we got here. What is that? Oh, cool. Is the rest of it in there? Oh, cool. Look at this. Look at this. Have you ever seen these? Let me put this up on a card. You get the pennies, and they've punched out a cross. Yeah. Oh, man. You can find these. Once you deface the coin, you're not supposed to spend them. But what if the little piece that came out is included? Now is it just a damaged coin? Ah, this fell out of the envelope. I said, oh boy, that's neat. Oh, that's cool as hell. Look, you can see it under the scope. Let's look at this. Where are you? Where are you? It's gone. There, see? That's the back. That's the front. All right, so if I take the back and put it in the front, would that amount to like a clash? Not really. It does fit. Look at that. It does fit. Of course, it's backwards. Most of the time, I just got on the screen and play. Is it? Oh, it's still upside down. I turned them both upside down is what I did. All right, let's see if we can get his nose. Give him his nose back. Man, I have no grace. This is as much dexterity as I can offer. Okay, give me a hammer. Well, there it is. So it's punched out. That's a neat thing. Okay, I'd like to put that in tonight's package because otherwise I'm just going to play with it until I wet the bed. There. Whoa, we got this again. Well, it's 9:30. We can get started. There. Let's put this in. This is from Trey Jones, and it's the little the cross penny. Yeah, huh? See, then you put a necklace on there and walk around town. Okay, there we go. But we got some copper, 82 small, 82p small, 82p small, 82p small, and an 82p small. Copper, 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 copper. Well, they're shiny. I'll give it that much. All right, let's put one of those in. Because it is a big, big show. It's not your typical big show. So I guess there's actually 3 ways you can make the big show bigger. One is send coins. Another way is send cash, right? We're going to take a bunch of cash and we're going to add, retail value equal to the cash. Except that I'm going to skim a little off the top to pay for the... Stop fingering it up. Touch. It's already damaged. You can't screw that up. You can't. Anyway, I guess the other way to do it is if you win, put some stuff back in. And last week, Paula Bloom, you in here, Paula? Paula said, let it ride. She said, send me the big one. And that's over here. I still got to find a couple of steel pennies I've been promising her for a while. So I'm looking for those. So she kept the, the Stone Mountain MS-64 that was put in last week. And she said, make sure you add everything else back into the package. So we've got, look at this, a Linda Wallace necklace. I cleaned off the desk. I found some loops, by the way. Now they're in the way. Now let's get these out of the way. Okay, we got that. We got, let's see, a blank. We got some BU stuff, BU nickels, BU quarters. I don't know what that is. It's really nice. That's shiny. That's a Canadian. There's a silver dime, silver quarter, bicentennial. South Africa. I don't know what that is. Austria. Wheat penny. Some Mexican thingy. We got this stuff. All right, we're putting that in. This is all from last week. And Paula said, just put it in the package. So we're going to start off with all this stuff. Yeah, huh? Okay. All right. This is plastic. Don't pay that any attention here. Okay, and all this stuff. Look at this stuff. What's this one? Here's one from last week's show. It is, it's an ancient. It's Greek, I suppose. It's from 328 to 378 AD. It's Valen, so it might be a Roman emperor. One of them Roman guys. That's from Cheapskate Coins. There is this one from D. Reese. That's a 1959 D. Let's see. Yeah, what's this one? I don't know what that is. 2 ostriches. No, yeah, that's what it says. It's 2 ostriches. Ostrich. Okay, we got, what's that one? A silver Kennedy. This guy, we can't read that writing. Plus we had, let's see, we got a couple of quarters. W quarter. She didn't want the W quarter. What the hell's wrong with her? So that's a W and an S. Both are uncirculated. So an uncirculated S mint from 2019, and the W uncirculated 2019. Both of these are War in the Pacific. That was from Amanda from last week. Look, we got a proof set in there. We got this giant thing from yesterday that nobody knows what it is. We got this set of Nickels and dollars from Trey. Yep. That's what this is what we're starting with, okay? Yeah, huh? Let me try to clean this up some because, yeah, it's a big package. Okay, so I got another copper round. Same like we had before, only better. Look at this. Look at this. Mantic sent this one in. It's a 1945S Jefferson nickel. Screaming hot. What do you figure that's good for 10, 15 bucks anyway? If I can get that to focus, it'd be a peach. Yeah. So this stuff comes in for today. What's that? Oh, that's neat. Here's some more things that Trey sent in. There's a seeded coin. So that would be a dime. There's a buffalo nickel. That's a V nickel. These are just really, oh, these are calls. Yeah, a 3 center. There's a 2 center in there. Let's open that up and look. What you got here? I need a card to put these on. What you got here? There's a buffalo nickel. Now, Jeff Stanley just put out a video on a buffalo nickel telling you how to identify a particular double die even when the date is wore off of it, because even with a dateless one would be a pretty valuable find. You can get the dateless nickels for like a nickel. There's a 2 center from 1870. Yeah. Oh, these are hard to find even in cull. Let's look at this. Where are you? Screen, scalp, thing. What you got there, 2 center? 1870. That's it, all right. Yeah, it's been shined. It's been cleaned, it's been polished, it's been shined, it's tore up, beat up, tired, and, well, it's also identifiable. There's a 2 cents. Yeah, looks like that's gone through a rock tumbler, though. You don't get that sort of a polish just accidentally. All right, who else is in here? There's Ida. I love my shirt. Ida sent me clean laundry. Man, it's the best stuff out there. Well, there's a neat one. So we had this stuff, you know, here and there. What's this one? What's wrong with this? Oh, okay. It's been graffitiized. It's been chewed up. It's an 1891 dime. Yeah. It's a problem coin. You see all the marks on there? That's a darn shame. There's so few of these remaining. But, hey, somebody's got nothing to do. It's 1912. It's a lazy Sunday afternoon. Let's take my knife to this here dime. Yeah. What's this one? Let's see. Oh, boy, that's filthy. That's an 1889. That's a little bit of a better date on that. That's a nickel. That's the filthiest nickel I've ever seen. And no, this is not a Black Beauty. It was probably dug up. Okay. And we got this giant thing. I can't. Oh, okay. I could identify it from the front. Let me turn up the light here. There we go. Because, oh, this is pooched. Look at this. Yeah, that's a goner. What is it? Well, if I flip it over just right, you can tell quite quickly what it is. If I can find the scope. There it is. It's a penny. 1 cent. Oh, wow. Probably dug. This probably spent decades under a porch or in a basement under, you know, wrapped up in a wet towel. It's an 1842. That's a goner. All right. So I'm going to put these in his package over here, and we'll add this, you know, over several weeks. There we go. And tonight we're gonna add that little penny from him. So we'll get the little penny here. Would this be a half a penny? No. Oh, and oh wow, that's pretty. Aha, we get a proof commemorative 1986 S. That's a clad $50. Statue of Liberty, Ellis Island. Yep. Don't mind my fingernails. I've been gardening all week. There. So that, we'll put a little something in today, and we'll put more in tomorrow, because I've got other things already from Mr. Trey. All right, so that's 2 ways. And the third way to make the big show bigger is send cash. That's as easy as can be. You'll find a PayPal link just below, and from time to time over there in the chat, it'll pop up. And there's your chance. What's this? Here's another one. There. This is stuff from last week. We haven't even added stuff for this week. And that's as high up as that's going to go. Okay, let's move this stuff over because we got to add some new stuff. Okay. All right, we're going to add. We'll make sure you have an art ring hat pin. There it is. Now, if you don't have a hat, put it on your shirt. Wear it like a lapel pin. There it is. And I think this is the new thing. These will be neat coming around. I'd have made a couple of quilts. Wouldn't it be nice to attach your pin to her quilt? It'd save her a lot of sewing. Really, her fingers are hurting after making 2 quilts. That last one went for $750 for another benefit auction. Gosh, she's like a machine over there. Yeah. Well, they're not working in China, so we got Ida busily typing away. Okay, look, we got more stuff. Let's add in stuff. I forget who sent this. Let me think. Doug Reese. He's got a holographic channel sticker. There we go. Put that right in here. Hold it down with that piece of copper. And we've got, oh, check this out. We got a pocket page. And it's half full with a whole bunch of stuff. So follow me. 1924, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and there's a 34. Okay. There's a couple extras in here. Another 29, another 30, and a red, screaming red, 1964. Now, if you haven't seen these before, they're real handy. Let me go over to the big scope. That's not it. That one right there. Pocket pages. Your flips simply slip in and slip out ever so simply. See that? Right? It'll fit anything 2x2. These are cardboard. This one's plastic. There you go. That's a plastic or vinyl. Right? And they got the little holes for your 3-ring binder. And these run you about like 30 cents a piece. So the really nice ones are like $1 a piece. They're really stiff and deluxe. And I like these. You can make your own albums with these. Pretty darn handy. Set it up any way you like. There. All you need is a 3-ring binder. So let me set that here, and I'll show you exactly what I mean. Here is a 3-ring binder full of pocket pages. Isn't that pretty? So that's my this is my personal collection of wheats. And there aren't too many missing. Probably if it's missing, it's because I sold it or haven't got it yet. Yeah. You can set that up any way you like. What was that smash? What was that loud noise? Oh, that's that book. There we go. Okay, that's from Doug Reese's, all that stuff. So there's a start of a little collection of wheat pennies. Now, Ida had a question, but I scrolled by too fast. You're going to lose that cross. Can you put it in a flip? Patience. I'd have to find a flip. I got a whole bunch of them here, I'm sure of it. What's this? No. I just had a whole bunch of them, I swear. Where'd they go? Here's one. Here's a flip. Okay, there's a penny. And there's the cross. I'll put it across from the penny. How about that? There. See? Now we won't lose it. Ta-dum! That's the beauty of the plastic flips. You can take it out. You can put it back in. 3 big earthquakes this week. Man. I think we're going to get, I think Yellowstone is going to blow next. Really. Okay, now I'd had something else, but it might have been the same thing. Okay, Ken, can you put those in a flip? Ken, can you put those in a flip? And back here she said, Ken, can you put those in a flip? Is that it? Okay, take care of Ida first. It's in a flip. You're good. Okay, now let's keep on going. Good thinking. I wouldn't have thought of that. I just leave stuff on the desk. Look, I cleaned up the desk earlier this week, and this is what I found. Well, not really. It was already there, but found a loop. and a loop, and a loop, and a loop, and a loop. Any more loops? There's another one. Here's that other one. There's another one too. I don't know where that went. No matter. Oh, here's another one. There you go. And then just, you know, tons of stuff. What's that, an Indian penny? Yeah. Let's put that Indian penny in too. Yeah. I got to clean off the desk somehow. This is what my life is like. You ever hear of entropy? Look it up. It explains everything, really. Entropy has consumed my life. It is my reason for being. This is on the desk. It looks like a worn-out Indian penny from 1905. And, yeah, that's pretty much exactly what it is. No matter. The kids love these. Yeah, let's get that out of here. Okay. Are we caught up? There's Cajun. Cajun, look, I got me a hat. There. Now I can be like Cajun. And it looked like I got hair, just like it does for him. Huh? I leave a little back here, and they'll never know a thing. Yep. I could use a loop. We could all use a loop. I use probably every one of these. I keep a lot of loops on the desk so I can always find one. It's really the secret to my success, honestly. Okay, look at this. We've got from Mr. Trey Jones. Okay, this one's kind of neat. You'll see these from time to time. Back in 1972, the government, in their great wisdom, formed the Bicentennial Committee, the Bicentennial Celebration Committee here. And this is their logo. You saw it on everything. It was on post boxes. It was on TV. It was on stamps. It was on, you know, the newspaper. But they did all sorts of things. They had little commercials every single day about the Bicentennial. There was one about Molly Bucket. There was the one about, there was a headless horseman in there. You know, one if by land, two if by sea. Don't shoot till you see the whites of their eyes. The shot heard around the world, right? The Star Spangled Banner, all that good stuff. Now, part of that bicentennial program was the minting of a series of medallions. There's George Washington, there's Thomas Jefferson, Paul Revere. There's one with, let's see, Paine and one of the Adamses. I couldn't tell you which one, either John or the guy who made the beer. He was just as important to the revolution. Really, if it wasn't for Sam Adams' lager, there may not have been a revolution. But they're produced in brass, and there's some that are done in pewter, and they're wonderful things. In the back of the George Washington, of course, is the Sons of Liberty tree. This is the emblem for the Sons of Liberty, which was just a gang of rabble intent on trashing the throne and the good name of King George. Yeah, but these are wonderful things. And these will go, because there's some proof style. This is brilliant uncirculated. These will trade anywhere from $3 or $4 all the way to $20. And again, it's entirely dependent on condition. Now, some, you just have them loose, right? Some will have an acrylic holder. Some will have the acrylic holder and the display, much like this. Some will have a box over it. And this piece of paper comes up. This is like 17 pages. Dude, it's like a book. Look at this. Tells you all about, you know, the bicentennial, the mint, George Washington, Paul Revere. I don't know what that is. There it is. Ta-da. But that was the logo in color. This is an old hat to me. I saw that everywhere growing up. Because what, 72? I was 5. Okay. But top grades, top quality, they go for $20. And they're pretty slick. That comes from Trey. And yeah, they're fully collectible. There's at least 4, I think. There may be 6, but I know there's at least 4. Also from Trey, we got a few loose coins he had put together in some blips. I got a 93 Lincoln penny, a 1997 Lincoln penny, and what's that one? A 200 Lincoln penny. What? 200? Oh, I see. 2010. Aha. Okay, they're actually getting hard to find in Brilliant Uncirculated. So let's get that in there. And we thank Trey so very much. While I'm going through these cards, why don't you get over to PayPal and send some cash? Because we're already starting off with $60. And the more cash comes in, the bigger we make this package. Okay, let's see if I can see this. Okay, Galaxy 471. He sent a whole bunch of stuff, and we've been eating off this box of his. We got this giant box over here for weeks. So let's see what we got today. I've got a proof Canadian penny. But not just any old date. This is 1967. We have the Rock Dove. Now, they had their centennial in 1967. We had our bicentennial in 1976, just 9 years later. Okay, well, for their anniversary, they put a different design on every coin. You got this rock dove, this here bird, looks like a pigeon, because a dove and a pigeon is pretty much the same as a Canadian versus an American. Okay, so they got a pigeon on the back. On the nickel, they got a bunny, cutest little fella you ever saw. On the dime, they got a fish. Holy mackerel, a fish. Yeah, no fooling. And let's see, the quarter has, what's on the quarter? A cat, a lynx. And the 50-cent piece has a howler. We've given away a lot of howlers on this show that Paul had sent in. Okay, and then they got a loon. No, a goose on the dollar coin. Okay, we've got a 2015 South Africa 10 cent. All right, let's just pile it up. I'm going to try to keep it all from falling off the desk, and it's going to be tricky because it's going to be a big package. These are all from Galaxy 471. 1944, 20 cents, Mexico. You got the Temple of the Sun here. It's a little beat up, but hey, it's a 20 center. We'll get that in there. Oh, we got 2 dimes. Now, these are in the original mint holders. These have been cut out of a mint set. And I got to tell you, to be honest, I can't tell you what the dates are without looking, which is why I got all these damn loops. Okay, where's the scope? Right there. This one is a 2010. Now, 2005 through 2010, all the coins in the mint sets are satin. Okay, so this dime is a satin, without a doubt. Can't be anything else. And we're going to compare that to this one, which is a 2015. And let's see if you can see the difference in the finish on these. Let me try to give a little bit zoom. Now, it's in plastic, and we've got a few scuffs on there. You can see the brilliance of that coin, whereas the satin tends to disperse the light. I think it makes a better looking coin, honestly. Don't mind the marks. It's going to be on the plastic. Yep. And on 2010, your satin, let me pull this up if I can do that real quick. Can you type in checklist? No, I changed that, didn't I? Okay. I'm going to pull this up. I'm not ready. Where is it? That's it. Okay, let me pull this up and we'll get over here. Look at the screen. Ta-da. The checklist, that's the wrong button. The checklists are still available, but only to Patreon subscribers. But there are some available to everybody. So this is what you get, the big list. Let's go to dimes. Let's see, Barbara, Mercury, Roosevelt's. And scroll down to 2010, see what we got. And this is just a checklist. You got a checkbox, a date, whatever issue it was, and sometimes a surviving specimen. And the mintage, which we want for 2010 P satin, is 583,000. No, seriously, that's a really low mintage for a. Let's get over here and look at the population rank for a dime. I've got one table here, has all the coins, all the U.S. coins in order by mintage. So where's the Roosevelt dimes? Right here. There's your Roosevelt dimes. And these have 500 and how many thousand? Oh, 583,000. So of all the Roosevelt dimes, you got 2 silver proofs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 regular proofs, all early, all the 50s. And that 64 special strike that, let's face it, none of us are ever going to have. So if you get rid of the proofs, this would be the rarest of the Roosevelt dimes right there. Well, what do you think about that? Okay, well, we're just going to slide them right in over here. These come from Galaxy 471. Now, people have been sending in these rolls. I mean, rolls upon rolls of BU pennies, right? Look, brand new spanking roll. And we just talked about prices on BU rolls. Let me fix my screen real quick. There we go. So what do we got here? I got a 1974 Yep, right there. I just put my finger on, so that's ruined forever. And a 1969 with a piece of lint on it. Let's find my toothpicks. I can't bear a piece of lint. There. See? There it is. I got it. Can you see it? I'll put it up here. Huh. All right. Okay. And the idea is not to just put together a complete set of every date and mint mark, but to get the highest quality of coin. So with this, we're able to put together a pretty good set. And you probably will have some doubles, because last week, of course, we take, you know, one out of every roll every darn week to add it to the big show. Let's see what we got this week. From Bill J. Okay, again, I got a couple of BU pennies. And we got a 1972 on the left and a 1969D over here on the right. So you got a 69D, a 69S, a 72, a 74, a couple of others, a 2010, a 97, what was that one? A 59D from last week. Okay, and Bill J sends, this is so unfair. I don't have one this nice. It's a nickel. Look, it's got the mint mark on the back. We better look at the date on that. You know, Jefferson nickels are entirely collectible, and you can get these all the way back to their first year of issue, 1938. This is a 1947. It is uncirculated. Look at the quality on this. Great shape. It's from Bill J. And you'll find him online. He's just got a show just about every single. Wow. Look at this. There's two coins in here. No, I held it up like this when I took it out of the box. I said, oh, good, a 1947. Okay, now there's another one. Let's see. Okay, let's get to work, see what the heck we got. What you got? Screen, scope. Okay, so the 47, I'm going to flip that over and take a look. And it is a, there it is. It's an S. That's a 47 San Francisco. CFA in here, what's a mintage on those things? We can actually go over here to the screen, pull up the list here, go over to nickels. Let's see, where's the Jefferson nickels? Can we see the bottom? Because I got this, there we go. There, I got the little tabs at the bottom so I can jump to everything. 1947S is 24 million produced and probably 19, maybe 20 million surviving specimens. But certainly not in this condition, I can tell you. And the other one we have, where'd it go? There it is. It's going to be a 1958. There we go. Beautiful shape. Any mint mark? No mint mark on that. It would be over here beside the, where's my stick? Over here beside the memorial, which is not really a memorial. It's Jefferson's house. Yeah. Yeah, the Jefferson Memorial is down in D.C. That's his house. He's got a great clock. You want to check on that. Jeff Stanley did a show about Jefferson, Nichols, and Monticello. All right, let's see what else we got. From Mantic Coins. Remember that nickel he put in last week? Let's see if we can find that. Somewhere in the pile here. We ain't going to find it. It's somewhere in the pile. Yeah, this is a collection all by itself, honestly. Let's see. No, we're not going to find it. He had a heck of a nice nickel last week, so he got a good start. This week he's got, looks like a $50. 1958D. Now, you know he doesn't send no junk into the big show. This is a brilliant uncirculated 1958D. Franklin, $50. Have a look at that. And it's got a break on the eagle. Got a little die break on the eagle. Let's get a look at that. Let's see. Let me move some stuff. I got too much stuff on the desk. And I just cleaned it off. Dude, it was tough last week. I couldn't do a thing. Half of everything dropped on the floor. So if I find a die break on the eagle, yep, right down there on the bottom. Let's have a close-up look at that. There we go. We get a little extra meat over there to the right. And that's the eagle. Nope, nope, that's it, right there, right there. It's perched on something, but we got a little die break right in the center, a little die chip. Yep. Okay, let's look at the bell lines while we're here. Okay, a little bit weak on this side. Not quite as strongly struck as we'd like to see. A little interruption here. Okay, this would not qualify for full bell line, especially with that. But I don't think you're gonna argue about it. Yeah, that's a happy shiny. There. Have you got one this nice? When I was 12, I got a 1954 from my grandmother. Dude, it was like $8 at the time. It might have been $12, but it was flawless, and I mean gorgeous. I'd never seen such a thing. Of course, they were brand new when she was 20. There we go. So there's a 90%er. Hey, you know what they're saying right now? They're saying buy silver. Pick up some silver right now. We got a lot of things going on in the world. It's going to be chaotic for a little while. That was in an AppMex roll, says Mantic Coins. Yep. So a lot of folks are saying, pick up silver. I'm going to take a quick look over at USA Coin Book because they've got a silver price easily visible. Where's the screen? Here's a screen. There's the left side, USA Coin Book. I like this one because it's so darn easy to just pull up information. Coin melt values. And there it is. Silver is currently $14.56 an ounce. Not too bad. Geez, it's been a whole lot higher. And it'll tell you what each coin is worth in melt. Okay, let's see. There. A Franklin $half melt value, $5.50. Let's look at it over here. Can we see that all right? Let me see if you can see what I can see. There, Franklin $half, 527 is melt value. If you can get a $half for melt right now, you're not hurting. You're doing just fine. Well, pick up what you can when you can and keep on going. Lots of opportunity coming up in the next year or so. We suspect a lot of coins will be coming to market. Things we have not seen in decades will be coming to market. It's going to be a buyer's market as well for a couple years, honestly. We can expect people to become desperate. A lot of people out of work. A lot of people will stay out of work for an extended period, and they're going to need cash, to pay the bills and stuff. And anytime there's a recession, you see a lot of coins come onto the market. And this one, yeah, we got this virus is really screwing stuff up, and we're going to see all kinds of coins. So take advantage of opportunity. Make hay when the sun shines, okay? Hi all, what'd you miss? Look at this stuff, little nitrate. Look at it. This is stuff from last week's show, and we're just getting started adding stuff to this week's, from this week's show. So this is the stuff that's coming in. Remember those dimes you sent in? We got a couple from last week. We got a couple more for this week coming in. And what's that one? There's a Roosevelt shining up. Is that the one? There it is. There's Mantic's. No, that's Blue's nickel from last week. We lost a nickel from Mantic. It must have fallen into my pocket. Oops. Okay, what do we got here? We got some mint set coins from Joe Durbin here. A couple of dimes, a couple of nickels. I can't see the darn dates on those. Okay, we got, what's this one? From Cheapskate. Oh, what do you got? Have you found any of these yet? Okay, you get the Alaska quarter. It's a 2008. The Alaskan quarter. It's got the bear on it. And you have a particular die chip on these. And they're fairly easy to find. It's fairly common. There's more than one different die that shows this particular issue. And it's a little die chip in the claw. And they say, oh, it's an extra bear claw. Okay, let's get in here and have another look. There it is. Can you see it now? Little extra bear claw. Where's my stick? There's one. I cleaned off the desk. There was like a cord of toothpicks. Damn it! Don't touch the mouse! Sorry. I get excited sometimes. Let's go. There we go. And this is a die chip right here in between the second and third. What would be the third and fourth? It depends on which side you, let's see, is it, what paw is it? That's his left paw. Well, no matter. It's right here. Here's the fish. Oh, he looks shocked. There you go. And that's a little die chip right there. And they call it the extra bear claw. Okay. Get him. No winner last week. We had a winner. It was Paula Bloom. And she said, just send me the big coin. Right. Just send me that. What was that? $50. That was a 1925 Stone Mountain $50 certified by NGC as MS64. And she said, just send that and put the rest of it back into next week's show, which is why we have all this stuff. Dude, it's huge. There's a stack of stuff over here, too. So it's going to be a big package. Yeah, well, she'd won before. And, you know, why not? What the hell? She's a big supporter of the show. Let's see what you got here. 1970 penny from Bill J. Now, I bet you there's one from last week as well. Look, you may find a couple of duplicates because of the BU rules. Well, I'll tell you what, keep the best one for yourself, get really picky, and then give one to a friend of yours. Because if you want the hobby to grow, if you want your coins to be more valuable in the future, you got to grow the hobby. Get more people involved. Maybe it's just as simple. Where'd that one go we had here? Wait a minute. It's in here. Should be on the bottom here, I think. Gosh, where did it go? Maybe it's as simple as give a kid an Indian penny. There was one. Where'd it go? Well, it's in here somewhere. Maybe it's... Nope. There's an Indian penny in here somewhere. It's gone. No matter. We'll find it. It'll show back up. Maybe it's just give a kid an Indian penny. And that's all the spark it takes a lot of times to get somebody involved. How did you get involved in the hobby? Did your grandfather or grandmother, one of your parents or uncles or somebody give you an old coin? Or did you find something in pocket change that was kind of neat and valuable and old or different or funny or strange or maybe really shiny like this 1963 Canadian that Cheapskate sent in? There it is. Try pulling one of those out of pocket change. That's every bit of original mint luster. Yeah, he sent a whole roll of these and we've been giving them away for, geez, weeks and weeks and weeks. There it is. Upside down, backwards. That's an old Canadian penny right there. What is that? Over 50 years old. Looks like brand spanking new. Whoa! Almost dropped it, you butterfingers. Okay, we got more. Look at this. We're about halfway down. So while I'm going through these, get over to PayPal. Thank you, Paul Home Alone. That's a big help. Look, I don't put the super chats into the big show because, well, we don't know how much is going to be disappearing. It comes in different, that's Australia dollars. They keep a percentage for the exchange. YouTube keeps a percentage. And a lot of times the phone that people are using will keep a percentage. I've had some pretty considerable donations come in through Super Chat, and I end up with half, maybe a third after it's all said and done. So we just apply that towards better equipment. Like we just got the new, the improved camera. Oh, that reminds me. Right here it is. I got a new camera. It's the same as the old camera, just newer, because I tend to leave the light on way too long. And over time, the lights kind of get dimmer and dimmer and don't really perform as well. So I have the old camera right here. It still works. The lights are a bit dim. It still functions, takes good quality pictures, but dark. It needs supplemental light. Like if you have a light up here or a light up there or a flashlight, it'll still work for you. Now, I'm keeping the old base because it's a perpendicular base. This is the base that I like. This one came in with this clumsy old thing, right? This is the knuckle base. Let me see if I can put you on face view. Here it is. So it is USB. The lights do turn on. They don't dim very much. They're not especially bright. You can loosen this little thing. Loosen. There it is. So you're able to adjust this any way you want. But it is difficult to get it perpendicular to your coin. You may need to build a little rig to support it. Maybe, you know, take some cardboard and bend it so you can keep your coin at a slope compared to this thing. Because if you lean it over too far, it just tips itself over. Okay. If you win the show and you want the camera, just tell me and I'll add it in. If you have a camera and it's a good camera, skip this one. It works, but it's got some issues. So let me know if you got to have it, and then we'll just put it in. You can get a brand new one with the junky stand for, you know, 12 bucks. With a better stand, probably 20 bucks. Yep. And why not, you know, get the cheap one with a good stand first, and, you know, spend the 20 bucks before you go investing 200 or 300 into something and maybe more than you need. 20 bucks ain't so bad. There we go. What do donations, likes, and subs need to be to add 1 roll of toilet paper to the pot tonight? At 1,000 subs, I've got some U.S. currency. Where the hell did that go? Oh, gosh, I had to use it. It depends on shipping, but pretty much at 1,000 likes, we will add 4 squares of toilet paper. That's right. And probably the cardboard core from the last roll. Yep. Hey, every little bit helps, right? It's enough if you pace yourself. Dude, get some cheese, right? Get some bran. Yep. Try some wheat bread, and you won't use as much toilet paper. You'll be safe. Okay, what do you got from Bill Betts? Bill Betts is over at what's the name? CJ, and we can't see it. He was over at CJ's channel one day. CJ was having an auction, and Bill said, "Hey, give me those. Give it to me. Shut up and take my money." And he said, "Send these coins to Ken." So I've got from Bill Betts, but he got it from CJ, a WDDR number 3, which is Wexler double die reverse number 3 on 97D. These are tough, and we're looking for a little extra little man, or a little bit of extra something on the back. Let's see if we can see that. See how nice this camera focuses? Okay, so we're looking for some extra metal, and there it is. There, this is a doubled column, is what that bit of extra metal is right there. That's it. And also, look at the inside of his knee. Does that look a little doubled there as well? It's inside a flip, so it's going to be tricky. But it's for sure, we have some doubled column. And I suspect some doubled knee. Well, no matter. We're going to put that in there for you. So you have a double die to play with. And he also sent, let's see, what's this one? It's from Guatemala. 10 cheddars. 10 centaurs. 10 contrives. Centimos. 10 centimos. 10 cents. Real shiner. Brand spanking new. 2012 Guatemala. You want to get every country. There's like 190 of them. That's the existing countries. Then you need, you know, the no longer existing countries. Okay, what's this one? Kickstar sends us a 1972 D. Real shiny. There we go. I know you've got a 1972 down here. Well, there's the D. Okay, who sent this? Liston sent this. It's a 1999. It's otherwise unremarkable, but he says there's a clash on there, and he sent several of these minor errors and some better errors as well, let me tell you. And I've been hauling those out, kept them for the for coin class. Let's see, we're looking for some clash marks on a 1999. There they are. Can you see it? Right in front of his chin. I'll put a little shadow on there, and you'll probably be able to see it easier. These are the marks of the bays in the memorial. They call this one the Jailbird Lincoln because it has these bars. Looks like jail bars. These are the bays of the memorial. See that? And on this side, we have a clash in Bay 3. This is the back of his neck. Sometimes we can see a letter of RTY in here. Now let's have a look around here. His chin, Lincoln's chin is here. And the top of his head, sometimes you'll have this circular pattern here. That's, his head. That's a fairly strong clash. Well, all right, it's a 99. It is a close AM. Okay, let's get that in there. I forgot to look for TP at the store. Only a couple of cheese. Every 5 Cheez-Its you eat is one less square that you don't have to spare. Can you spare a square? I have no spare square. Corona's $1.79 for a 30-pack? Dude, I'm going to start drinking again. What do we got here? From Liston, I've got a 1982 Brilliant Uncirculated. It looks to be a large date. Let's go. There we go. It's a 1982. It's a large date. Let's look around and see. Would you call it copper or would you call it zinc? Sometimes you can tell by looking what it is. If you start seeing little bumps all over it, chances are it's going to be a zinc. Okay, I got a bit of an issue there, which suggests zinc rot. Well, the one way to be sure is to weigh it. Of course, you always cut it in half or file it down. This appears to be a large date zinc. Where's that loop? There you go. See? This is why I like to have these around. All right, I'm going to take this out. I take that out because I got something weird going on down there. And we get that plastic out of the way. Oh, there it is. It's open. Aha, here's one. Watch this. Home. Listen very carefully. A little bit of a high-pitched ring on that. This is a copper, large date copper. But I'm going to get down here. See, this is the way the camera works. I'm going to zoom and take a look. There. What's going on this side of that memorial? Oh, okay. What you got here is a classic case of machine doubling. All right. Okay. Any up here? All right. That's what that is. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. There it is. Now we're going to put it back. And this is the hard part because I can't find the parts. There we go. Okay, large date copper with a little MD on the back. There we go. And, we got that roll. So you got 2 of these now in the package. We got that roll of Ellingtons. Let's look at that. See if we can see anything. That's Duke Ellington. And this looks to be a perfectly normal ELL. I'm going to look at that L, that second L under the loop. Otherwise, this looks perfectly normal. Okay, where's the loop? Yeah, that's perfectly normal. But it's brilliant. It's uncirculated. It's a 2009 what? Philly. Brand spanking new quarter. That's what they look like when they're brand new. Every bit of original mint luster on that. All right, let's put it right in there. And we got 3 pennies. And look, there's another card done. What do you got here? We got a 1981 up in the top right. We got, what is that? On the top left is a 1946 with some hints of luster. And the bottom is a 1952. Got a lot of toning going on there. There we go. Let's get a whole bunch of wheats for you. Cindelicious sent a couple more wheats. Good Lord, we got half a collection of wheats right here right now. All right. Oh, that's not a wheat penny. Oh, that's not a wheat penny. Where the hell is it? Okay, that is a wheat penny. That's a 1925 S. And this appears to be a Frank in here. Frank around. Frank is gonna shit bricks. Oh, Frank. Frank loves the Woodies. He just loves them. Especially on an 1864 Indian. All right. A Woody happens when the mix, right? This is a bronze, as you can tell, because of the wood. 1864, they switched from the previous mix, which is copper nickel, a bit thicker, to the French bronze, where you have 95% copper, 5% tin and zinc, and it's 3% zinc and 2% tin. And you get this effect where it's got stripes, it's got speckles, it's got some weirdness going on. Oh, wow. I thought that was just a wheat when I picked it out of there. Okay, Cindy. Look what you did. All right, let's look at the back of that. Okay, not as bold showing on the back, but that's going to be a tough one to find. That'll be a neat one. Oh, Frank, look, if you win this package and you want to get on the good side of Frank, yeah, you could probably get him to jump through hoops for that piece right there. Yep, that's from Cindelicious. What's this? What's that? It's from Blues. Oh man, I didn't look at his last penny. Last week he sent a, oh, we can do this. Last week he sent a 77S. Thank you, Paul. Thank you so much. Every little bit helps out. Last week he sent a 77S proof. This week we've got, I can't read it, 1962, Brilliant Uncirculated Jefferson. Well, good. And you get his little channel logo up there. And we got some stuff here from Coin and Card Hobbyist, including a channel sticker. All right, Coin and Card. This is Amanda. She has a show, and on Sunday mornings she often has a little, a short one where you have to, jump in and answer and jump through hoops. And she shows you some things she's going to give away on Monday. Okay, so there it is, Coin and Card Hobbyist. And you get over there on YouTube. Got that funny looking fish with a hat. There you get the card. And she sends a 2007 NIFC Kennedy, brand spanking new. She goes through half-dollar rolls, nickel rolls, penny rolls, right? Everything rolls. Finds some neat stuff. She keeps some. She gives some away. That's what they look like. 2007. We got a Kennedy in there, and we got this grumpy old thing. It's a 1940 Mercury dime. Any mint mark on there? Nope. Mint mark would be down below at the bottom. Over here beside the fascies at the bottom. So that's a 1940. Yaha. Collect your silver now, folks. It's a good time to pick up silver. But boy, it's hard to find. Hey, there's Sky. That's Sky Smith. Pretty fun fella. Look at this. This is from SJ. We have no idea what it is. It's this dude. Remember last week? Okay, I'm gonna move some stuff. I gotta unbury it. Last week we got that one. It's 100, and this week it's a 25er. Remember that same guy? It's like they photocopied it, put it on bigger paper, but it's 125 Peebas. We don't know what the hell this is. Where is this from? We don't know where it's from. There it is. Now, I'll put that probably with this thing that Trey sent so we don't mess those up. They are crisp and uncirculated. Foreign currency. Kind of neat. Okay, let's see. Let's get that out of the way. Put this up. Get some coffee. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. This is a pile. If you win, you have to tell us what you're going to do with all this stuff, because a lot of people don't have a collection this copious. Seriously. Here's Coin Dragon. Wow, you showed up just in the nick of time. Did you see this? Did you? Did you? Would you just look at it? You ever watch that movie, 2001? Let me zoom in here real quick. Da, 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 da. Boom, 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 boom. Da, 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 da. Boom, 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 boom. Da, 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 da. That's as high as I can go, man. You did. There it is. Somebody play that in the background at home. Yep. All right. Frank, have you won the big show ever? Because don't lie to me. I have notes. Paula made them for me. Speaking of Paula, look what she sent. What you got here? I got a piece of silver, big fat hunky piece of silver. It's a 1968 Kennedy half dollar that will not focus. Focus. There it is. It's got a mint mark. I'm going to guess it's a D. Okay, we got a 68D added to the pile. What's this? All right, let's get in and look at it. I can't read it because it's freaking dimes. I can't read this stuff. One on the right's a 64. The one on the left is not. It looks like a 57. Let's see. Scope. It's a 57. And the other's a 64 with a blunt 6. All right, let's see. Put it back here. That's a 57 Denver. Okay, and a 64P. There it is. In great shape, by the way. Dragon, if I win, that Indian is yours. Cheapskate, have you won yet? There we go. Now, if you do win this stuff and you have sent some stuff in, we're going to keep that stuff that you sent in because it doesn't make sense to win it right back. We'll just put it back in the next show is all. Yep. There's Amanda says silver. Yeah, we got silver. We got silver. We got clad. We got copper. Lots of copper here. Let's see. There's a silver nickel. Oh, where'd that one go? There's a good one in here. Really. What's that one? Yaha. We got that in there. Yeah. There's a dollar in there. Of course, it's a eagle, little eagle. There we go. What else is in there? There's bunches of stuff here. All right, let's put this in. What is it? It's not silver, but it's from Value Hunter. Oh, and the dimes were from silver nitrate and little nitrate. So I got this from Value Hunter. It's a 1969S proof quarter. Absolutely brilliant. Not a thing wrong with it. Probably worth more than a quarter. You don't get the cameo effect on a lot of coins, a lot of the proofs before 1977, but no matter. They show up real nice anyway. Too bad we don't have webbing. We ran out of webbing months ago. What you gonna do? Okay, silver. No, wait. Value Hunter Alto Sand. Looks like a Buffalo nickel. I'm gonna have to check for a mint mark. It's a 1929 with a complete date on there. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Let's see. Here's the face. No. This is my Buffalo nickel impression. How'd I do? All right. Home. No. Scope. I'm gonna read. I need bigger letters for this stuff. Okay. 1929. F from the Franklin Mint. That's what that is. No, it's not really a mint mark. The F. That's the guy who designed it. A guy named Fraser. Okay. The mint mark would be below the E and C in 5 cents. We'd be looking right here. So no mid mark. Let's see. We got some horn. Now don't mind the scratches. This is zoomed way in, but we've got good separation of the letters here. Oh, good. Person needs a Buffalo nickel. If all it takes is, a 12-year-old and a Buffalo nickel, and put them together and you grow the hobby. Wouldn't you just have to do that? Really? So let me know if you win all this stuff. What are you going to do to make it, to stretch it out and grow the hobby? What's this from Chris Hurley? Okay, we got a little one and a littler one. Now the little one, apparently, I can't see what it is. It was loose, it was in the envelope, his last one in there, and what do you see? Can you, gosh, I hope you didn't hear that. If you heard that, you're not practicing social distancing. Okay, what you got there, huh? I got a 2011 double dial burst. Okay, watch this. See the inside of the zero? It's not a perfect circle. It's like a cat's eye. Got little points over here and over there. Little points. It's not round. It should be round. Let's look at these letters. R, T, and Y in particular. See how fat those letters are? See how fat those are? P-H-A-T. Say it with me. Fat. This is a double dial burst. And let's go to, oh, how about Righty Vista? I've got that ready. Okay, watch this. Home, screen. Here's a screen. Gotta fix it. There's Variety Vista. Okay, double dies, 2011. That one. Double die obverse, 2011, right there. Okay, what's this look like? Nope, this is a cat's eye, but it's the wrong direction. This is a cat's eye, looks real good. And the other one, it's on the BER, but it has a bit of a slope at the bottom of the letters. See that little slope right there? We don't have that on the coin, right? And where's my pointer? There we go. We don't have that same slope here. So I'm going to go with the idea that that's going to be the one in the middle. Let's examine this one because that's the closest so far. Have we got big fat letters on R, T, and Y? We sure do. Yep. And on better examples, we may see some separation on some of those R, T, Ys. But there's my little cat's eye on the zero. So this is going to be 2011, 1 cent, double die burst number 2, which is, if you read all this junk, that's number 2. O is obverse, and the VIII is a class 8, which I disagree with because class 8 applies to the multiple hub strikes, whereas this is a singular squeeze. Everything after 97 is a single squeeze. Huh. Well, there it is. No matter. Okay, there's home. Now I've got to write that down so I don't lose it. Okay, 2011. And that was DDO 002, Variety Vista. There. Where'd them flips go I had? There's some. Let's put that in a flip for you. There, you get a double die obverse and a double die reverse in this batch. Then we got this other little coin came in with it. That came from Chris Hurley. He's a freaking war horse on these. Oh, we're here. I don't know what it is. It's got a chrysanthemum in it, so it's Japanese. It's 1 pen. It's 1 rin. I don't know what a rin is, but it's one of them, and it's a really nice one of them. So we'll just put that in right there. How do I get rid of that? Pointer. Point. Bye-bye. 1 rin. Chrysanthemum. Anytime you see that, you can assume it's Japanese. That's the sign of the empire, the emperor. And here's some stuff on the back. Looks really strange. I can't read it. It's 1. That's the same as 1. You notice a 1 in most cultures is just a line. It's the way they work it. Whoa, we lost that one. It's tiny. Dude, it's tiny. I'll put it beside them pennies here. Oh, have we made it? Let me look around because sometimes things get away. Yeah, I need that notepad. All right, there we go. Look at this. That's what we went through. That's what we burned, is all those cards. See that? You know, put everything on a card. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See that few bucks I keep off the top? That's what pays for this stuff. That's what makes it better behind the scenes. Okay, I'm going to get over to PayPal real quick, because it's time to see what more we can add. This is what everybody else has added who sent coins. And there's plenty of stuff here. Yeah, dude, this stack it's 3 inches deep. You could plant like a rutabaga in there. You just dig, put in your seed, then cover it back up. See that way that works. Then water it, give it some sun. Then you talk to it, say it's a good rutabaga. There, I'm gonna let you look at that while I get over to PayPal and see if we have more to add. Now we had 5. Excuse me. Try again. From last week's show, after the hammer fell, we have $5 came in from Josh Moore and 10 from Daniel Christian. Now he had sent his initially through goods and let me start over. He had initially sent $10 with friends and family, and I had to refund that immediately. Here we go. Fix that. Log in. What's the problem? I got to click it 5 times. If it comes in friends and family, I have to refund that, because otherwise I risk my PayPal account. Here it comes. Oh, wow, something happened. Got a couple of new names I can tell you already. So I'll just refund it. I'll thank you for your generosity, by God. Well, anyway, he resent it. So we got 5 from Josh, 10 from Daniel. We got 10 from Blues Coins earlier today, and 10 more from Ezekiel Rodriguez. We had 25 come in using the new email address, and I was able to get that over. That's from Lauren O'Brien. And let me catch up where we are. Okay, there's Josh, there's Daniel. Okay, 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 okay. And from Matthew Ringenbach, I need to refund that. That came in, friends and family. I do thank you for your generosity. Thanks for all you do, man. There we go. That's Coin Searcher 2. But I cannot accept friends and family. It's just not worth the risk. So I'm going to refund that right now. If you'd like to send it again, that's okay. There we go. So that's taken care of. So I can't include that. From CFA, it's for the Big Show Professor. It's $4.55. $5. Yeah. See, we keep 20 bucks off each show because it takes care of shipping, it takes care of the PayPal fees, it takes care of, you know, supplies and stuff that we add in. So yeah, that's a $5 bill. And while we're here, there, you can go over using a link that I'm about to give you. And look at this. Look at this. It's CFA's book. Keep checking that change. The CFA Field Guide, available in Kindle for $2.99 or in paperback for only $5.99. And we want to sell 1 million of these. That's our objective, is sell 1 million of these field guides. You get in there, take a look, see what's inside. He shows you what to look for, where to look for it, how to front it to the mob so you can get some money. It's wonderful, really. There it is. Okay, watch this. Type over here in the chat, exclamation point, CFA. And that should give you the link to his thingy, to his Amazon page for you to get that field guide. There it is, right there. Get it. Click on that, or click it in another window, because otherwise you'll select Amazon over the Big Show. Okay, let me get back to PayPal here. All right, so that's from CFA. We got 5 from him, and we got, look at this, we got 25 from Mantic Coins. Look at this. He sends cash every single week. And he sends like these insane, gorgeous coins, right? Look at this. What did he send here? Look what he sent this week. Ah, look at that. Put that in your pocket and give the kid the penny with a cross cut out of it. You know, what would you do if you got a 12-year-old and you slipped him this? Gosh, your kid's stuck at home for many weeks. What a great time to get involved in coin collecting. Here you can keep the kid in his room, quiet, maybe up all night reading a book. You get the kid a book about coins, nudge, nudge. CFA's book. You get them some coins to look at. Get them involved in the hobby. This is the kind of thing that'll keep them off the streets later on. Really, it kept me off the streets until, you know, I got older and discovered beer. But it mostly worked. And I got better after that, by the way. You know, I've been out of prison for weeks now. Okay, from Jeff Stanley, we have a $10 bill coming in from Jeff Stanley. God love you. And Jeff is with us on me and Mantic and Paula and Blues. And who else? I guess this week we got Blue Ridge Silverhound is hoping to join the Q&A panel. There we go. Let me get my hat on here. And people send coins, and we'd look at them and tell you what we think. Okay, Shane Ross. He says, today, sent by Shane S. Ross, we have a $5 contribution. Oh, we're going to have a good big show today, I can tell you. Look at the size of this package. From Silver Nitrate. No, it's from Little Nitrate in celebration of 250 subscribers for the big show. And that is a $25 contribution from Little Nitrate. God love you. Okay, and I got a new one here, a new name, and that also came in Friends and Family. So, Chris, I'm going to have to refund that. If you do send PayPal, it must be goods and services. You may have to check the box that says, I'm buying something, or I'm buying a product, or I'm buying a good, or I'm paying for something. Because otherwise I have to refund it. I cannot include that. But we do thank you for your generosity. But we just won't be able to make that work. Okay, that's been refunded. And let me look, and I got to hit this button again. That button. It's not really a button. It's a picture of a button. All right, then I wait. Okay. Okay, that's gone back. Look at this. Something happened. Sometimes they come in out of order and stuff. Let's go back to the beginning here. Okay. Yep. Okay. Yep. There. Okay, good. Okay, yep. There. Okay, from Amanda McCarthy, we have a $5 contribution. You stay safe over there. She's about an hour and a half east of me over there. And they're picking up cases left and right. From Mecca Robbins, S. Robbins, for 2 rolls. Thank you. For 2 rolls. Well, we're not really selling 2 rolls. We're doing for 2 rolls. I'm not selling anything today except for donations to the big show. So we're going to accept that as a donation to the big show is what we'll do. Fee is paid. So that's sent from Mackel. There we go. That'll work. And from Value Hunter, we've got $25. And there we go. Let's add this up and see what we got. Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. We got 164 to play with. Yeah. Looks good to me. Let's get over here. Let's see. There's that. There's this. I'm going to take my hat off. Oh, I'm new. Sorry. It's all right. It's okay. You can still win. You don't have to make a donation to the show to win. Of course, any donation you make will add to the package. There's nothing wrong with adding to the package because somebody's going to win. And, you know, if you get over here and make friends and make nice, there have been people in the audience who have won it and shared it with other people. That, you know, geez, it's a darn family over here. Getting close to 100 likes. What else will you put in if we hit 100? If we hit 100, I'm going to put in this here tube, which is a dollar tube, and it's full of Canadian pennies. So we'll give you a little boost on that. There we go. What's this? Here's something off the desk. Let's just throw that in. It's a nickel. It's a 2000 proof, but it's got some spots on it. We'll just throw that in for the heck of it. What's this? Nothing. There we go. Okay, so I need a winner here. I've been threatening to throw this in. I tried to get rid of it last week, but Paula liked the shiny coin instead. Wonder where that went. Okay, yeah, this will work. What do you think? Thank you, Paul. Thank you so very much. This is a 20 center from 1875, made in San Francisco. It's 20-cent coin. That's all. Not a nickel, about the size of a nickel. Not a quarter. Not quite worth as much as a quarter. It's 20 cents. Let's get in here and have a look. I've shown this off a couple of times. 20 cents. Well, there was a coin shortage back in the day, and they needed more coinage, especially out west. Gosh, you got a whole booming economy, all those folks over there. The miners, you got them coming in from overseas, around San Francisco. Nevada's perking up. Sutter's Mill, California. I mean, they're already making movies and stuff, and they need some freaking change here. Okay, we'll make some 20 centers. That'll be a great idea. Except, you know, it was almost the same size as a quarter and looked the same as a quarter and wasn't worth as much. And it just didn't, it was not a winner. A Fort nickel. Here we go. Let's look at the front. Now, at the time was a seated Liberty design, Go Brex design here. And this one is well worn on this side. Okay, I got a couple of contact marks here beside the date, 1875, but the rim is consistent and solid. And the grade is generally about the same as good. However, the back on this one, it appears this coin spent some time face up and being buffeted. I suspect a jewelry box or a sock drawer, something where things came in and out, because the back is in beautiful shape. There's your S Mint mark. Again, the rim is sound. It's not screwed up. It's not stained. It's not scratched. And the reverse, this is consistent with fine. This is not the S over S, which would show up as the as a split serif on the upper right and the lower left. This is a regular S here. No, but it's been a little flattened is all, but it's not the S over F. Little Nitrate says, Ken, look at silver nitrate. Let me find silver nitrate. Okay, I think she can be here at silver, but we'll have to sky if she can win. Okay, 96 likes. 4 more likes. Amanda, I am in California. Is that where you are? Huh, staying home for the past 2 weeks. That's right. Okay, I don't find him. Where's silver nitrate? There he is, that can. Ida, sorry, but no one under 18. You must be 18 years old to win, okay? YouTube changed their policies several months ago because of these, the kids video thing, right? The COPPA, online protection for minors. See, when a kid is able to talk in the chat, that child, that minor, is able to share their information, right? So somebody else in the chat or the channel host can say, where do you live? Type, and then come visit. Okay, stop that bullshit. Because of a few pricks, a few freaks out there, we've had to essentially make YouTube child-proof. Honestly, they paid $170 million in fines because of this access that minors had to chat. Well, the only way to solve that is drive the kids away. Honestly, that's the I've talked about this over several videos. Drive the kids out. Make it a non-friendly platform for minors. Because we, the channel producers, have some liability if we give things to kids. No kids can win this. I hate to be a bear. It's the way it has to be. Otherwise, this whole platform collapses. Yeah, but nobody under 18. Even with parent permission. That's right. Even with parent permission, you can win, right? But little nitrate, I'm sorry. You don't need to leave, but I won't be able to award you the package should you somehow come up with the right answer. So in order to participate in the giveaways on this channel, you must be 18. Yeah, I hate to be a jerk about it, but it's the way things are. We live in a litigious society and need to govern ourselves accordingly. I'm not going to say my age, but I've been holding a 21 for 35 years. All right. If someone wants to give it to her, they can send it to Silver Nitrate and he can give it to her. But I don't know nothing about it. Okay, so we're going to put this guy in for 103 out of the 164 here. Ta-da! There. There's about 25,000 surviving specimens on that. That's a real winner. Now, we had some expenses from last week, PayPal fees, all the equipment we're putting in, and shipping. So I'm going to keep that $20 that came in last week, and I'm going to take another 20 out for this week. Now, last week it's going to be pretty small shipping, but this week's going to be it's looking to be pretty sizable. So I'm still going to take the 20, and it'll balance. Is the way that'll work. So I got 144 after the 20, and that's 103. That leaves me $37 we still have to add to this package. You think we can do it? Matthew says, I resent a donation. Good luck all and have a good night. Thank you. I'll get over there and take a look. 112 watching. Let's get some Canadian pennies added into there. Just for a goof, I pulled these out and filled that roll up with a bunch of Canadians. Some settling may have occurred during shipping. There we go. There's a bunch of Canadians just for a goof. Let me get over to PayPal real quick and see. Is that the button? That button. Let's see if we can add more stuff. Come on. Yep, Matthew, here it is. Again, thanks for all you do. From Matthew and Regenbach, we got a $20 contribution. Thank you so very much. And we got Value. Yep. There's Value Hunter. Yep. There's Mackle Robbins. Yep. Amanda. Oh, I didn't write your name down. Amanda. Yaha. There's Matthew before. Here's the nitrates. S. Ross. Yep, yep. Jeff. Mantic. Yep. CFA. Lauren. Yep. There's Zeke. There's Blues. That's everybody. Okay, we're going to drop the hammer so we can get this all done. Click that button one last time. Good. Nothing else came in. Let's close this down. We got 57 bucks to play with. Where is the button I click? I click that one. I click this one. I think we're there. Everybody be safe. Gotta go, Stacks and Packs says. We got over 100 thumbs. Let's put some more Canadian pennies in there. What do you say? Because that's not quite 100. I like to put in 100 pennies when we get to, 100 likes. So let's add some more Canadian pennies. Ooh, look, is that that's a bird right there. Looks like a couple of BUs. What else is in there? Oh, look, there's a shiner. Let's have a look at that one. What's the date? I can't read it. A 64. Now you got a 63 down here and a 64 up here. All right, give me something to put them in. How about this? There. That's close enough. I need a lid. There. Now, if you get some American Silver Eagles or copper rounds, those will fit into this package. But there's a bunch of Canadians in there just to have some fun with. All right. And let's throw in this because, well, I got it. This one's been fingered up. It's got some spots on it. It's a big fat copper round with a Walking Liberty design, but it's got some spots on it. Well, no matter. We'll just put it on the pile. What's in here? Okay, that's those. All right, we got $57 to play with. What did I have over here? Is that the one? Okay, what's this? There it is. I found this on the desk the other day. I said, that'd be perfect. Right? We got all these Lincoln pennies in here. Let's give them a little bit of a better date. Where's the scope? There it is. So I got a Lincoln here, and it's in fine condition. There's a little small spot on the back, but it's not screwed up at all. I can be pretty happy with that for sure. And it is a 1924D. There it is. Now, if you send this to CFA, he'll trade you for a T-shirt. There we go. Let's look at the back. And it's everything you expect on the 20s with a weak design. But for fine, this is about what we'd expect for details anyway. But heavy die wear on this. And there's a spot on the back. I think that's survivable for a tougher date. There it is. And that's inside the flip. And the color's wonderful. Let's get over here and take a look. There it is, 1924D. Yeah, some would say maybe it's a little bit better than fine, but look at that. That's up to you. I call it fine. I'm okay with that. We're going to put that in for $22. 35 to go. Let's get one of these in. Dun, dun, dun. What is it? What is it? It's a special mint set. I get a bunch of these from Shea over there. Oh, that's the back. That's the front. These are, I think, 1960 somethings. I forget what. They only made it for 3 years, and they were in the 60s. Let's see. It's 1960. I wanted to put the date on there. It'd make it easier on me. We got a 40% half a dollar. It is a 1966, and the special mint sets, they were running these for 65, 66, and 67. There was a shortage of change. What, the government didn't think that we wouldn't just rip every silver coin out of circulation? We did. Well, not me. People I knew, they did. Took every darn one of them out. So now you got a shortage of coins. That's why you got the no melt law on the penny, because they didn't want to see all the pennies disappear. All right. Well, they said no more silver. Stopped making the silver, made them in clad. Of course, they kept the silver up on the half dollar. And funny, everybody ripped those out of circulation too. So they said, okay, forget it. We got to make, skip the proofs, just make some special sets for the collectors and just hump out some circulated coinage. And you get a fantastic finish on these. Far better than circulation strikes, but not quite as nice as proof. There it is. That's what the special mint sets are. We're going to put that in for $8. Yeah. Yes, need my corduroy. Corduroy. I have no idea what you're talking about. No matter. We'll put that in there. I got 35 minus 8. It's going to be 27. I think we can do that. Did I get that other one? There it is. That's a 24D. That works just fine. Okay, where'd that other thing go I had? I got so much stuff here, I don't know what to think of it. Okay, here's something neat. All right. Okay, let's get some more silver. I got a 1945 Walking Liberty half dollar. And judging by the condition of it, this is very fine. I got to look at the back for a mint mark, and look what I got. We got a mint mark. Scope. There we go. Where is it? It's an S. Now wait a minute. It's a D. I got a 1945 D Walking Liberty half dollar and very fine. There we go. Good looking chick. If this was better in here, right, I'd like to. I would have, thought about calling it XF, but I want to see better definition of the breast and of the hand in particular. This is a bit flat. But for VF, this fits right in. VF's a bit of a broad designation on these anyway. There's a little feet. There's a little head. That's the same girls on the Mercury dime. I bet you knew that. I bet you if you're paying attention on this channel, you knew that. Look at the chin. That chin is unmistakable. In real life, this girl's chin was like out to here. Dude, it's like way out. Well, compare that chin to this chin. That's the same chin right there. Okay, it's a little worn here, but it's the same chick. I forget her name. All right, what do we put that in for? You know, I've seen these things selling for some pretty heavy prices. Look at that. A VF Common Date Walker. These are good for $7, $8. We're going to put this in for $7. This is what they're good for. Much below this, especially in the 40s, they're barely better than melt. Seriously, and I've seen these things selling for 12, 15, 18, $20. What are you doing taking that kind of money? It's disgraceful is what it is. There's folks out there who don't know what they're buying. They don't understand what these coins are worth. And they're shoveling cash at coins. Honestly, I see it on Facebook groups. I see it on YouTube auctions. I see it on eBay. Coins selling for fantasy prices for no darn reason. If you're spending that kind of money, you will never recover that investment. Looks like your chin on the Professor Peavy intro. My chin is gentle and robust at the same time. I'm happy with my chin. There we go. Okay, let's get that in. What's this one? That's not a very good one. Nah, let's leave that one out maybe. Okay, what's this? 18? That's not it. Oh, I got them quarters. Okay, that one's good. That one's good. What's this one? That one's no good. Didn't we have another one? I can't use these. I used those last time. I used that last time. Okay, let's put that in. Go through the stack one more time. I'm not ready. Every now and then you guys exceed my preparation levels. Catch me off guard. What's that? No, that's no good. Okay. I'm not ready for another $20. Can I put that on next week's? That would really save me. Yeah. That's the Walker. I'm just not ready. I want to get this out. So I'm going to take $20 and just shuffle that off to next week. I would not spend a dime at Littleton, says Coin Digger. Seriously, that's one of the companies that's probably the worst of them all. Just terrible. Crazy, crazy prices for no darn reason. There we go. I'm going to take the $20 that's remaining and apply it to next week's because I'm not ready. And I had a note here on how the hell we're going to do this. And we're going to give this thing away. There it is. Okay. We had a clue I gave out during CFA's show, right? Okay, so if you've looked at it and done some homework maybe, hopefully you have a little bit of an edge. Maybe you're a little faster. I'm going to give you a piece of trivia, right? And you're going to answer that trivia question. I've got it written down, and you have to get it right. You have to match what's here. You can't have, you know, most of it, but not all of it or part of it. Well, more is okay as long as you have at least this. And it's real simple. Okay, one guess per person. If you guess more than once, you're disqualified, even if one or more of your answers is correct. Nope, disqualified. You must be a U.S. citizen. You must have a U.S. shipping address. I'm not going to send this thing to France. I'll put it on the porch. Okay, you don't have a clue, S. Ross? That's okay. Now, this week, if you have won this show ever before, you're disqualified. So don't answer it. It'll make things easy. Live chat. I'm on live chat. We're going to type go. There's the go. Okay. So if you saw the clue from CFA, you got a head start. Okay, you ready? There's the go. The designer of the 3-cent nickel was born in what year? Well, actually, it was a 3-cent silver that I mentioned on CFA show, but it's the same guy designed both. Yeah. I see London. I see France. So what year was born the designer of the 3-cent silver or 3-cent nickel? Now, you can put the month and the day, but we're just looking for the year. 1874. That's a heck of a guess. Okay. And if we get to the end and people stop guessing, we're going to take whoever gets closest without going over. There they go. Uh-huh. Now, they're guessing dates that's after the coin was designed, and I'm asking for the date of birth of the designer. So 90210, Frank, I need you to stop mixing household cleaners, okay? Really. Yeah. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Two people came in with the same date. It's right. And, I mean, they're right side by side. Wow. So if you have guessed, I recommend you don't guess again. We've got several people have guessed correctly because they have done their homework. Wow. Nate went all the way. Okay, I'm going to type stop. S-T-O-P. And let's look. You ready? Okay. Can we see this? There, 1794. Huh? What are you talking about? Okay, here's the screenshot. We're going to go over here to, can we see it? All right, there we go. We're going to go over here to USA Coin Book. There's a lot of good information on here. James B. Longacre was the designer of several gold coins, but also the Flying Eagle cent, the Indian penny, the 2-center, the 3-cent silver, and the 3-cent nickel. Yaha. Well, you figure if he designed it in 1852, he's probably born before 1852. There it is. Did the shield nickel, did a few other neat things as well. And if you take a look, you get a little biography on this fellow. He left his parents' home after his father married that bitch. He left home at the age of 12 to find work after his father remarried and he could not tolerate his life at home anymore. But he was born August 11, 1794, and I can zoom in on that, perhaps. There it is, August 11, 1794. We're looking for the year, right? Okay, let me get back here. Gonna reset that, come back to that, show this, put it back to home. So 1794 is the correct answer. We don't need anything else, just the date. So here's the screen. We come over there. Let's move my head out of the way. All right, let's see. Go back and find the go. There's a stop. There's go. Have we figured it out already? Oh, I'll just go up here and see if the mods have already called it. But, who do you got? Who do you got? Congratulations, somebody says. I see S-Mac first with one guess. All right, I think that's who I saw it too. All right, let's go back. Okay, there's go. 1874, kind of close. 1756. That would put the designer 100 years old when that came out. 39D, that's not it. 76, 64, 45. Well, it's not 1800s. Okay, 1876. 1799. Oh, darn, you're off by 5 years. 1930. Sorry, John, you were off by 136 years. 90210. I'm sorry, but you're off by 87,840 years. 1844, 1741, 1794. There, right there. This is when I saw two guys back to back. This had to be what, like a 1/100th of a second. Huh. Honestly, Coin Digger's probably out in the woods thinking, damn it, I should have switched to Usenet. S-Mac. Have we got another guess by S-Mac? Man, if he guessed more than once, he's just going to kick himself in the foot. I don't see his name. I don't see his name. Looking good for S-Mac. There's Stop. I see one guess from S-Mac. It's the right guess. And I've never heard of him before, so I'm sure he hasn't won. Okay, S-Mac. I see S-Mac. Let me reassemble my page here. That goes back up here. I can bring this, stop, bring that back over. Okay, let's get back to home. S-Mac, I need from you a shipping address. Okay, Ken. How about just type email? Let's see if that pops up. It needs to be kenpvmail@gmail.com or something like that. S-Mac with a smackdown. There it is, kenpvmail@gmail.com. Because I'm going to send you all this stuff, okay? There's plenty of it. Let's see, I had it up here once. What's that one? Nope, that's not it. That's the ambulance. And that's not it. Okay, there. Use that one. kenpvmail@gmail.com. And I need your shipping address. It needs to be a U.S. shipping address. You need to say to me, I promise I'm at least 18 years old or older. I don't care how old you are, as long as it's at least 18. And we go from there. And there's a bunch of stuff in here. You got a 20 center that is wonderful, a real treat. There's a great mint set, some copper rounds, Mercuries, Buffaloes. You got a satin diamond there. You got the bicentennial bronze here. We got silver. We got, what else we got? Oh, where's that? We got that, dude, this, I don't know. There's bunches of stuff here. There's a Franklin in here that's beautiful. You got so many wheats and Jeffersons. I don't know where to start. Here's a 24D, a much better date than you'll be pulling out a pocket change. There it is. There's a Benji, real sweet shape, right? Here is a, what the hell's the date on that one? There is no date on that because they didn't have a date at 538. What year is it? 538. There it is. No, 328 to 378 was when Valens was Emperor of Rome. So this is an old bronze. Pretty darn good shape, I got to tell you. And this came in from Cheapskate Coins. Can I open that with one hand? Look at the back. There it is. You got some guy with a spear looking just plain mean. Great shape here. That's what he looked like in real life. Not the guy with the spear. Valens. They always put themselves on the coin. I would put myself on a coin. Honestly, you got this neat thing, right, with the cross and the punch. And the punch out. There it is. We got silver. We got some channel stickers. We've got mint set packaging. We got some copper. We got a double die. We got another Mercury. A couple of Kennedys. What's this? I don't know what that is. It's small. It's neat. It's pretty. I love it. Some old Canadian stuff. Double die reverse. There's a Linda Wallace necklace in here. Lots of BU stuff. We got a mint set. We got a W and an S uncirculated quarters from last week. We got a proof set. You got pocket pages. Here we go. We got these currency. Those are slick as hell. These come from SJ. And you get whatever the hell that is. Dude, look at a dinner plate. It's like a serving tray. All right. Now, let me count this up real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13 donations came in. Right. So, I'm going to open up this baggie and pull out 13 of these foreign coins. Okay. And try not to look, except I'm looking at the camera, so I'm looking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. They all different? Okay, we're going to Cinco de Centavo. 20 cents, something there. That's a, what is that one? Oh, that's a new penny. That's Canadian. Okay, it's a young head. That's a 53. That's a 75. That's okay. We'll go with that. What's that? I don't know what that is. I can't read that. That's a Pfennig. I can't read that. That's 10 somethings. It's got a hole in it. Here's that chick again. Okay, good. We'll call it good. We'll put those in as an extra bonus. And these come from SJ. She sent this big stack of foreign coins. We've been giving them away for months and months and months. You know, it's not just American coins. There's plenty of foreign coins that are kind of neat. Their designs are different. You don't get these in pocket change. You might get a Canadian here and there. You might get a Bermuda penny or Bahamas penny or maybe a, you know, something from Mexico. But typically, you're not going to see this stuff. And the only way to get it is, well, buy it, win it, pay for it, find it on the ground, get lucky, go on a trip. They're tougher to get. They may not be particularly valuable, but they're particularly interesting. Wow, this can be a huge mail call video. Yeah, this is the biggest package. Well, it's definitely the greatest number of coins. You know, you got 100 freaking Canadian pennies over here. There's a bunch of stuff in here. That's how it works. All right, now your job is to get me your shipping address using that email, kenpvmail@gmail.com. Wait for it, because I'll be a week packet. I still got a couple of packages I ain't shipped out yet because I'm such a slouch. The one with a hole looks like a... Is that what it is, Japanese? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I threw it here somewhere. There's one with a hole. Looks like 5 yen from Japan. That'd be this thing. I don't know what the hell that is. I can't read whatever that is. Dude, I don't read Japanese. It's got a hole in it. There's the other side. No, that's the same side. I didn't even flip it. There's no guy's head on there. It doesn't say 5 yen to me. No matter. You emailed already? Let me check and make sure that arrived. There it is. All right. S. Mac from Vermont. Nope. 6765. I promise I'm 42. You're 42 years old. You know, a lot of people get involved in the hobby young, and they stick with it for a few years until it's time to graduate and you move on in life. You go to school, you get married, you have kids, you get a job, you go to college, you get buried in debt, you got to pay the mortgage, right? The kid needs a rabies shot. Life gets in the way sometimes. You don't get back into the hobby until your 40s or 50s sometimes. And it's kind of neat because now you're at a point where you're able to afford more, right? You get more coins. That's where the learning really starts to kick in. Now, there are some coins in here that have some value. Okay, there's that 20 cent is good for $100. You got some other decent coins in here. The $20 penny, for example. They're neat. You'll like those. It's your job to sort through all this and find out which ones are particularly valuable. But also, like a lot with the pennies, you got a lot of brilliant uncirculated coins in the mix. Well, put together what collection you like to put together with whatever you like here, and do something with the rest. Either expand your collection, or let's see, at your age, maybe you got a kid or two. I'm sure you got a nephew or a cousin or somebody in your life who might just love some, you know, some circulated Canadian pennies that they don't make anymore. Our mint designers are lazy. Oh, they're politicized. You must come up with a design that has the Statue of Liberty from a 30-degree perspective and put this word on it. They're rather particular. Congress designs our coins now. Whatever. A 20 center. Oh, it's good for 100 easy. Yeah, they're few and far between. That's probably a little bit better than a regular 20 center because it's well, it's a mixed grade. I've lost it. The reverse on that is much better than it should be, given the obverse design. So I based the value on the reverse being in the same grade as the obverse, but it's a split grade. Well, you kind of have to go with the lesser grade. But given the better details here, yeah, you can probably expect that this would be a bit more than a regular good. But it may not grab the same premium as, say, a very good, which might be 120 or so. But when it's time to sell it, it'll be a little bit better for you. It'll certainly hold the value was added in here for. Just an observation, several wanted to donate to the little nitrate. You still can. Let's see. Is silver nitrate here? Okay, let's see. Let me find out. A little nitrate. How little is little? She's like 2.5 feet tall. Seriously. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to find silver nitrate. There's silver nitrate. Okay, there we go. There, silver nitrate, you have moderator powers. Can you post a link to your video channel or your email address? Either way is fine with me. You can post it. Folks are asking to donate to Little Nitrate. Look, I'm not going to go there with, supporting. Geez, I'd love to support the kids, really. It's the future of the hobby, but I got to look out for the channel and keep it going. If YouTube gets the idea that you're kid friendly, they can slap you around real hard. Yeah, but Little Nitrate helps out Big Nitrate with his auctions and his collection. And I guess he's good at reaching things on the top shelf, and she's good at reaching things on the bottom shelf. So it's a good mix. Yeah. It's a kid growing up in Hawaii, by the way. Wow, that's got to be cool all by itself. All right. So silver nitrate, if you want to, I'll post a link to your channel, which would be called Silver Nitrate, or your email, and people, if they want to, send something to a kid, they'll send something to a kid. Email me. It's on my About channel. There we go. If you end up not wanting the Linda Wallace necklace, I'll take it. Yeah. You can't buy these. Well, you might be able to buy this one, but you can't buy it from me. Linda Wallace makes these. She hand weaves these, right? She polishes the darn things up or something. They're real slick. There's Silver Nitrate's channel. Super Laho is the end name there. Must have changed his name. That's right. That's right. Now I remember his real name. Thank you to all the donators of cash and coins. Look, we got stuff here from, let's see, Bill J, Galaxy 471, Mr. Trey Jones, Linda Wallace, Cindelicious, Doug Reese, Kickstar, Coins and Comics, Cheapskate Coins, Paula Bloom, Joe Durbin, Bill Betts, Amanda Hug and Kiss, Coiny Card Hobbyist, that is, Value Hunter, from Silver Nitrate and Little Nitrate, from Blues Coins, from James B. Longacre, SJ's Mixed Adventures, Liston, Manta Coins, what was this? Chris Hurley, probably some more I'm forgetting, Josh Moore, Daniel Christian, Blues Coins, Ezekiel Rodriguez, Lauren O'Brien, CFA, Manta Coins again with Cash, Jeff, Stanley, S. Ross, Little Nitrate, Amanda sent coins and cash, Mackel Robbins, Value Hunter. Was there somebody else? There was somebody else. There was somebody else. That's right here. Now I've got to log in. And at the last one, but I didn't write it down. Plus everybody from last week, where Paula sent, half of her package. Yep, Art Ring. We got that thing in there. Matthew Ringenbach, whose real name is, wait for it, whose real name apparently is Matt Ringenbach. Okay, there. That's what it takes to make this big show big, is a whole lot of people. And the Longmires, that's right, they were involved in here. There's some dragons, some slayers of dragons. St. George, the patron saint of dragon slayers. A whole bunch of things. This is what happens. And this is probably a big collection to a lot of people. If you were to go out and buy this stuff independently, it's probably cost you $200, $300, $400. There's a lot of stuff here. Huh. That's why we call it the big show. Listen, Thursday nights, several of us get together and we answer people's questions on coins. Let me type this in. It's called Coin Q&A. QA. And it changes channel each week, and people send photos and they say, hey man, what's going on with my coin? And they send it to this address. Where is it? It's yet another email. This is checkmycoin@yahoo.com. And there's myself, Paula Bloom, Shay Hoffmaster, Mantic Coins, Jeff Stanley, Coins and Octanes, Coin Dragon, Frank Waddell. We've had, well, let's see, Blues is usually there if he's not bowling. Cheapskate's been on there. Chuck Daughtry's been on there. We've had several other guests. We've had Blue Ridge Silverhound. I guess he's gonna try to jump on this week at some point. Who's hosting, by the way? Is it? No, they don't tell me anything. Hopefully, we get a lot of folks in there. Jeff Schumar's been on there. We got new guy. We got this young fellow. We're trying him out. He might jump on the panel from time to time. He's pretty promising. His name's Shane Daniel. You see him on Facebook in some of these groups, and he's pretty knowledgeable for a young fella. But it's a great show. It starts at 8:30 on Sunday nights. No, sorry, Thursday nights. Look, I don't know what time or what day it is now or when anything starts. People usually remind me 5 or 6 minutes beforehand. I say, give me a minute, I gotta pee, and I'll get right on, send me a link. And then I'm good, really. I can take it, I can fake it from there. Shay's up. Shay Hoffmaster will be the host this week. And that's going to be Mantic Coins. Is Shay in here? Can he post his link? Can somebody post Shay's link? Get over to the Facebook group called Coin Q&A. And we'll have that link for you, hopefully by Thursday at 8:30. It'll be fun. That's one of the things we do around here. Yeah. Get in there and watch. Maybe you'll learn something. The most valuable thing you can add to your collection is knowledge, is experience, is the ability to look at a coin and decide, aha, this is not, a highly valuable error. This is pigeon dew that somebody dropped on it. It's the ability to identify those coins properly that's going to add more value than anything else. We find stuff on occasion. Frank just picked up a 1917 double die verse number 1, which is, what, probably a $60 or $70 penny. What'd you get that for? $10? We get some coins and we find some great stuff. And it's that ability to identify it correctly that is going to add a lot of value to your coins. And you can cherry pick these things left and right. We do it all the time. You're not going to do it every single day. You're not going to do it regularly. But every now and then you get a big score. You say, aha, the guy identified it wrong and I picked it up for nothing. Dave says, I know Shane from Facebook. Yeah, that's where you run into him. We get these little powwows behind the scenes where we just, run our mouths and talk smack, and we curse and barge and tell stories and show off. And usually Frank makes us all feel just minimalized, the stuff he gets. Weird, my name is Shane. My twin brother's name is Shane. I got 2 brothers named Daryl. It's the way it works. They were both adopted. My mother said I was adopted every time I pissed her off. You're adopted! Why do they do that to kids? Now, Mantic just found a 1960 Memorial Lincoln LD. Memorial LD. Lincoln large date. That's it. 1960 large date Memorial double die reverse number 2 with a clip. It costs you what? A penny? Yep. Even with ridiculous picks, I learned where to look. Yep. And if you've seen pictures of Coin Dragon, you say, boy, that's ridiculous. Every time. We have a lot of fun. We carry on. One time we got and watched just a movie, and just you couldn't hear the darn movie, but we had a great time for 2.5 hours. Yeah, we should have recorded that. Okay, look, I gotta get out of here. I gotta pee. I gotta clean up my desk. We gotta see what's going on. Yep. I gotta look at my hat. Large date. See, I figured it out. Look at, I got a pin in my hat. Do I move that down here? Or where do I put the pin? Do I put the pin here? So it's like the scrambled eggs I got. I'm going through quarters. Well, keep it up, man. Yup. Look, this hobby can take you places you don't expect. Honestly, we're going to see some economic difficulties over the next few years just because this situation is really screwing things up. Well, I can think of no better way to advance yourself than to take these 2 or 3 months or more that we're stuck at home and apply yourself to learn this hobby. Because, you can buy these things for one price and sell them for another price. I've made good money and supported myself for years flipping coins. Oh, don't forget your face mask. I hunt for, coins I can get at a good value. And we're going to see a lot of coins coming up over the next few years that are going to be at rock bottom prices. Seriously, we're going to see some great coins that have not been on the market for years, for decades perhaps, coming available. And this is going to be a time to seize the opportunity. But to seize it, you need to know what these coins are and how to identify them correctly. How to tell, is it a doubled die? Is it the pointed bust or the rounded bust on a particular penny? Right? Is it the, there's a lot to it. Is it the large date or the small date? The large S or the small s? The type 1 or the type 2? Right? Is it the S or the SVDB? A lot of these things are going to really matter. And sometimes you find some coins that are just, what? That's $50? I found an 1867 2-cent. I paid $45 for it. I picked it up. It came in the mail 4 days later. I looked at it and said, yup. Called the guy up on the phone, and 30 minutes later, I'm leaving his house with $250 in my pocket because it was an 1867 double die. If that means anything. It's worth a little more than I paid for it. Well, it takes a while to establish that clientele. Yeah, micro S, micro O, all these little subtle changes, subtle differences in a coin that can mean the difference between it's worth $50 or it's worth $250. Frank says they picked up a 72W DDO number 2 from the same sellers at 17, bit the bullet and spent the $12. What kind of shape's it in? You can make some good money. It's a supplement to your income, and it looks to be very high grade. Well, I hope it is. And we go through pocket change. I mean, roll after roll after roll, and there's a learning curve to it, but it's partly hobby, and we can pick out some stuff that's worth a whole lot more than face value. I can tell you that. You're not going to find often these $10,000 coins in pocket change, or these $15,000 coins. I bet you'll find $5 coins, $10 coins, $20 coins, $50 coins. What'd you find, Frank? That 84 with a double ear? What's that good for? $100? You got that 81 double die reverse. You know, some of these are good for scores of dollars. It's few and far between that you'll find those $1,000 coins. I've never found a coin for 1,000. I picked up one for $60 that was good for $600. You know, those are kind of nice when that happens. Look for sellers that sell mostly other things. Oh, there's a wristwatch guy. He only sells watch bands. Yeah, that's a neat one. They're just because they're selling coins doesn't mean they know what they have. It is the buyer's problem to know what they're buying. Honestly, if you don't know what you're buying, why are you spending $50 on a roll of pennies? Why? What got it? Don't let the wife find out, whatever you do. What are you thinking? Does someone have the link to the Coin QA group? Type, watch this, exclamation point QA. QA, what's that give us? That might give us something. We'll wait for that to show up. Actually, I can go to Facebook up here, I think. There's Facebook. Here's the Coin Q&A. Hell, we'll show you the darn group right here. Home, scope, screen. There it is. This is the Coin Q&A Facebook group. It's a private group. We know who's in there. 2 people want to join. We'll check them out, decide if they cut it. They got to answer some questions before they join. And what do you got here? Here's Jeff Stanley. Don't forget Coin Q&A tonight. This was April 2, a couple of days ago. He just had a video up. Here, oh, look at this. Jeff Stanley has this video up where he shows you how to determine if your 1916 Buffalo nickel with a double die burst is in fact this dateless. There it is. That dateless coin. Here's that video. Oop, I can't play the noise. Go watch his shop. Jeff's a good fella. Okay, but there's the group. It's called Coin Q space A. No, wait. Q space ampersand space A. There. And we'll get to you. Let's see. Here's this. Come back over here. Click on that. There it is. Oh, I could have copied and pasted that. Yeah. No matter. We got Magic. He's good at that stuff. He's a computer genius. Yep. Circulated XF on the 84 doubled ear. Okay, Coin Q&A this week is going to be on Mantic Coins channel, so you probably want to, subscribe to these channels and hit that bell so you don't miss out. Yep. Okay, guys, I'm going to take off. I got to pack up all this good stuff, send it off to who won? I didn't write it down. SMAC. SMAC winner, first time winner. Good. So, that means next week anybody can win, even people who have won before, unless they've won in the past 90 days, in which case, GS. That makes sense? All right, you got anything else to say? Because otherwise, I'm going to punch out, drive home, do that sort of thing. Paul, thank you very much for your support. Everybody should do what you're doing. Yep, SMAC won. I got him written down. All right, guys, I'm going to hit this button, and you stay safe out there, okay? Where's the button? It's gone. Here's that one. Here's this one. Here's that one. Here it is. There, that's the one from RB area. What happened? It paused. Let's try again. No. That ain't working. I'm just going to have to do it the old-fashioned way. Stay groovy.